Hey everyone, and welcome back to We Are the Hansons. I'm your host, Maya Hanson, and I am so glad you're here with me today. If this is your first time listening, welcome to our wild and beautiful life. We're big family full of love, chaos, and moments that make everything worth it. Today, I want to tell you about our weekend. Just us, the water, fishing poles, splashing feet, and a lot of snacks because, let's be real, snacks are the glue of a happy family outing. So, like every good family adventure that we take, our fishing and swimming weekend started with complete chaos. It always sounds simple. Let's go fishing and swimming. But anyone with more than 2 kids knows there's nothing simple about it. We had to pack the towels, the sunscreen, the swimsuits, the floaties, fishing poles, tackle boxes, extra clothes, snacks, drinks, bug spray, first aid kit, and oh yeah, the kids. The younger kids were running around the house in goggles and their floaties before we'd even left. One of them packed a toy to take with in her backpack so she would have something to play with. I love their imagination, but I had to gently explain that they didn't need their toys to survive because they're probably going to sit in the backpack while we're playing in the lake. So we all piled into the car. Music was going, kids talking over each other, and my husband doing his best to keep us on schedule. I swear, our car always turns into a traveling comedy club when we're all together. We had 3 separate vehicles that went, and we took the 2 younger ones and their friend, while my oldest daughter, my 2 grandbabies, and my younger daughter took her vehicle, and we were all running. We were in front of the line, but the other ones were running behind us a ways. So it was kind of chaotic because after we left home, obviously you have to get bait for the fishing. So we had to stop at Walmart, and we also had to grab some snacks and ice. But that's the magic. It's loud, yes. Messy, absolutely. But it's us. We pulled up to this lake spot where we love to fish, kind of off the beaten path. You know, you got to travel down these long, windy roads, and it's not crowded at all. We make a lot of memories there. It's where some of our kids caught their first fish, learned how to swim, and played in the mud. The kids immediately scattered when we get there. They're like ants that we let loose from a farm. Some grabbed their chairs and rushed to the beach area. Others headed straight for the water, and a few took their time picking the perfect rock to sit on while we snacked. I love watching them do their own thing while still being together. You can feel the bond. They're all connected, even in their independence. And fishing is always an adventure with our crew. The little ones are always more excited about the fish rather than the worms. They want to name them. And one was convinced the worm was dancing. We had a few tangled lines, which is fine. The water was high. There was some logs floating, and, a couple bobbers launched into trees, and one very determined kid who yelled, "I'm going to catch a shark in a freshwater lake." Dream big, kid, dream big. But honestly, some of them are getting really good at it. Keenan, he caught a fish. Tristan, he caught a decent-sized fish. Colin caught a couple decent-sized fish. And Jeremy caught a couple decent-sized fish. And You should have seen the faces of the little ones when they seen the fish. One of the boys caught a fish and didn't have anything to put it in because somebody forgot the bucket in the car. So they set it on the bank and it flopped right back into the water. Well, there goes that fish. Well, let's just say it was technically the best fish that was caught that day, but oh well, the rest of us, we were still proud. My husband had his line in the water and he decided to step in the water with his good shoes to get his line unhooked. So he came out of the water, took his shoes off, let him sit in the sun, and put his chair in the water wearing socks and walked in and sat down in his chair in the water while his feet and stuff were in the water. These are the moments I live for, guys. These are the moments I truly do enjoy. After fishing, it was time to just chill out, cool off. The kids ran into the water some more and kept jumping in off the little table thing that they have there. Like they were being chased. And they pretended some of the logs that were floating were crocodiles. So there was a lot of screams of excitement and scared, laughter echoing across the lake, and the occasional, "Mom, look at this flip." Even when it was more belly flop than flip. You know, the littlest ones usually stay close to the shore because they're a little scared still, and the boat's going through and splashing up on the shore. You know, they get pretty big. And we just soaked in the sun and just hung out and chit-chatted, and the older kids were busy fishing, and then right after fishing, they decided to take a dip. So that is always fun, you know, watching the kids play together, swim together, create an imagination that's, you know, the best. And we enjoy it. Eventually, hunger hit like a tidal wave. And I just cut up the sandwiches, handed out juice boxes. We brought some fruit. Everybody got some fruit. Everybody devoured. Chips, you name it. We had it. Cucumbers. That's when we had some of the best conversations. That's what food does. It brings us together, grounds us. One kid tells us stories about the monster fish that they swear they saw in the water. Another one started to debate about who was going to catch the next biggest fish. We laughed so much, my cheeks hurt. The sun started to set, casting this golden glow on everything. We packed up with very tired kids, wrapped in towels, and one last skip of a rock across the water it went. Of course, there was sand everywhere. Someone lost their flip-flop, and another one had to go to the bathroom as soon as we pulled out onto the road. But I wouldn't trade it. Any of it. These kinds of weekends remind me what family really means. It's not the big fancy trips. It's the simple days in nature, the laughter, the mess, and the quiet moments in between. So, here's my little takeaway. Go. Even when it's chaotic. Even when packing feels impossible. Even when someone forgets the bait. Just go. Make the memories. Get messy. Let the kids run free and let yourself breathe. Thanks for hanging out with me today on We Are the Hansons. I hope our weekend story made you smile or reminded you of your own family adventure. If it did, please share this episode with a friend, or better yet, go plan your own fishing and swimming weekend. You can get over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. You can send us an email at wearethehansonsshow@gmail.com. You can also send us a message on We Are the Hansons Facebook. Until next time, love your people well and find joy in the chaos.